I thought burning the letters would save me. I was wrong. Last night, they showed me what happens to those who break the deal. It started 3 years ago. A hidden room, a series of cryptic letters, a mirror that blinked at midnight, all signs of something far beyond my comprehension. I sealed the room, bricked it up, convinced I had ended it. The knocking stopped, for 3 days. Then, on my 30th birthday, I woke up to a blood-red envelope on my bed. Addressed to me in elegant black ink, it contained a key and a photograph. A photograph of my mother, taken the day she disappeared. On the back, a chilling message. Midnight. The cellar. Or she dies for real. My heart hammered against my ribs. The cellar. A forgotten space beneath the old house, always damp, always smelling of mildew and something else, something ancient. The key, cold and heavy in my hand, felt like a death sentence. I descended into the darkness, the beam of my flashlight trembling in the oppressive gloom. The air grew colder, thicker, the silence pressing down on me like a physical weight. The key unlocked a rusted door, revealing a narrow, claustrophobic tunnel. And then I heard a chorus of whispers, echoing through the darkness. Not human, not animal, something else. Something that scraped against sanity. The tunnel twisted and turned, the whispers growing louder, closer. Finally, it opened into a vast chamber, its walls covered in strange, unsettling symbols. In the center, a dry well, though I could hear the faintest drip, drip, drip of water. And then I saw them. Hundreds, perhaps thousands, of names carved into the stone, each a testament to a broken promise, a life forfeit. And at the very bottom, my name. My blood ran cold. I understood then. The letters weren't a curse, they were a contract. A pact with something ancient and powerful. Something that demanded payment. Burning the letters hadn't broken the deal. It had merely delayed the inevitable. My mother wasn't held captive, she was the price. The whispers intensified, swirling around me, a vortex of chilling malice. I backed away, my flashlight beam dancing wildly, desperate to escape the suffocating dread. But there was nowhere to run. The chamber felt infinite, the whispers endless. Then, a shape emerged from the shadows, a figure that defied description, a grotesque mockery of humanity, its eyes burning with an unnatural light. It reached out, its touch promising oblivion. And in that moment, I saw the truth, the horrifying truth of what I had done. I hadn't defied a curse. I had summoned a horror beyond my wildest nightmares. My defiance had merely hastened the arrival of the price. The old house groaned under the weight of the storm, mirroring the turmoil in my heart. My mother's maiden name, etched onto the dusty deed, felt like a cold brand. Yesterday, she was taken. Or at least that's what I thought. The events of that day unfolded like a nightmare, a horrific twist of fate. I remember the eerie chime, the sudden appearance of the well in the cellar, a well that hadn't been there before. A voice, cold as the grave, offered a ghastly choice. Jump, or watch my mother suffer an eternity. I raised a rock to defend myself. But the strange symbols carved into the well's stone began to glow, pulsating with an unnatural light. The well filled with a viscous black liquid, and then she emerged. It was my mother, yet something was terribly wrong. Her eyes were vacant pits, devoid of life. They lied, she rasped, her voice a dry whisper. The well isn't a sacrifice, it's a prison. I've been trapped here since 1995. Before I could react, the walls began to cave in, the tunnel collapsing behind me, sealing my escape. I scrambled back to the house, only to find the cellar door vanished. My phone buzzed, 12 missed calls, all from my mother. Frantically, I dialed her number. Hello? Sweetie, why are you calling so late? Her voice, warm and alive, sent a jolt of hope through me. But then, I saw it. A photograph, tucked into an envelope on my desk. The woman from the cellar, the hollow-eyed monster, was in the background, a silent specter lurking behind my mother. The blood drained from my face. I hung up, my heart pounding. Another letter lay on my desk. No postmark, no return address. Just two chilling words. She's next.